There was an abrupt stop in that last video because, as I tend to do in Wing Commander playthroughs, I was playing with the different cameras and I hit the hotkey for the recording button. Again. I don't remember pushing F10 though. That's what I got my hotkey assigned to for recording. But I guess I did push it. So we just left off waiting for this thing to jump out of the system. I think one playthrough I was doing was either Privateer Wing Commander 3, like I was playing for a long time without knowing I had pushed the recording hotkeys, so I had to reload an older game and catch myself up back to where I was.
Appreciate your efforts, Colonel.
Just doing my job, man. Did I say that in the last video? That'd be embarrassing if I did. No, I think we stopped recording before they jumped out, so...
Sir, I could use assistance.
Crud.
Look what I see. Break formation and open fire. Gonna give him some maniac.
I guess you'll notice I got Maniac this time too, because I did finish that last mission. And I had to reload it. What happened to Ison's voice?
Ooh, look what I see.
Well, that's okay. As I was saying before, this part used to confuse me a lot because I thought you had to kill these guys. Because what Ison tells you to do is kind of confusing. He just wants you to follow him at around 12,000. And when the cap ship jumps in, you just gotta get an ID on it. And then you're supposed to just leave those people behind. So you never had to do anything like that before in a Wing Commander game, so when I first played this game I failed this mission quite a few times trying to figure it out. I mean, he tells you what you're supposed to do, but somehow it just was still confusing anyway. So then we just leave those guys behind. And they live to fight another day.
Enemy near. Autopilot not allowed.
Quiet you. Pretty easy mission.
Need clearance. Congratulations, Colonel. You have clearance.
That's Naismith, the most annoying comm officer in any Wing Commander game. He's really annoying.
Can I direct you
Cat
somewhere,
scratch.
Lieutenant?
Just shipped in, sir. Second Lieutenant Troy Carter.
Call sign
Cat
Iron
Scratch.
Chef.
Now, you didn't
That's
just
the host
scratch
of the
away from
American
cabin,
version
did
of Iron Chef.
First in my class, sir. I just
Looks
wish
a little
there was
different
still
here,
some
but-
karate around.
you? I think you're a little late on that score.
Hey, Colonel Blair, gotta ask you a question.
God, you're him. Right, so.
I can't believe my luck. Getting assigned to the same ship you're on.
Look at Maniac.
Oh man, wait until they hear about this back home.
Jeez, this kid lays it on thick, huh? Talk to you later, Colonel.
Tom Wilson carries so many of these scenes.
Are you doing a
It's
number on me?
amazing. The guy is so
Oh
underrated.
no, sir. I've been dreaming of a chance.
Everyone remembers him as Biff, but he'll always be Maniac in my heart.
Stories you must have.
I like this. What's this kid want?
I don't necessarily like this kid, but like I said, I'm not gonna needlessly be a dick to anyone. I'm just
I
gonna...
like this kid.
Oh, I've got stories, all right. But the only place you learn anything is out there, in the cockpit.
Colonel, sir, it would be the honor of my life to fly on your wing.
We'll see, Cat Scratch. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
He's like panting. He's so excited. He's like, oh god. Oh, let's save it here, so I don't have to fly that mission a third time. Okay. So let's see who there is to talk to. Just another briefing.
Naismith West, Colonel Blair.
Oh, Naismith. You deserve to die.
It's still not known whether these pirates are independent operators or somehow connected to the border world military. Nevertheless, we're here to put them out of business. Now, thanks to your excellent recon work, we do know the pirates base out of...
You hear that, guys? We did excellent recon work.
The job is simple. You and your wingman get in a pair of bombers, fly in there, and take them out. Now, I'll assign 2 other fighters to provide your cover. Go to it.
Right away, sir.
So you kind of get the impression with Confed having won the war, even though they're probably still recovering from it, they also have more resources to throw at operations like this. I mean, we're getting 2 bombers, me and my wingman, plus 2 escorts, and there was probably a time where we had to do a lot more fighting with a lot less ships. I mean, I don't know how intentional that was in the game, but you definitely sensed, like, you know, that. Good loadout, I'm happy with that. Who's my wingman? Let's go with Vagabond. Hippie. Pilot has been detained in the infirmary. Do you really want this guy on your wing? Just look at him. Oh, let's go with Vagabond. This is kind of new in Wing Commander 4 too. Kind of tells you, I guess you could say these are their stats. Because if you look at Maniac, his courage is actually low, but everything else is very high on him, which means he'll be the first one to bail on you if things get tough for him. I kind of like the wingman selection process in this game, actually. Good to be back in a longbow, I think. I do miss the cockpit view on this ship, though. So being that this isn't a very long mission, I can just use missiles quite liberally here.
Break formation and open fire.
This can get tough, though. I'm not thrilled about taking on Thunderbolts, to be honest. Man, everyone's making kills except for me. That's okay, we like having good AI on our side, don't we? You're gonna need it. These missions do get pretty tough later.
Break formation and open fire. Time to earn my pay.
I'm actually gonna head straight for the frigate, I think. Steal my kill.
Sorry, partner, but I gotta float a hatch and bail.
What?
Mission complete.
I've never seen Vagabond bail there. I guess that ace is causing... Whoa, I just died.
The Confederation lost its greatest hero today. Karabi once called him the heart of the tiger. Upon hearing...
I'm not an earthworm. Okay, focus on the escorts more first, I get it. Even we gotta be careful here.
We got some incoming. Break formation and open fire. Time to earn my pay.
It's kind of cool fighting all these confed ships, though. When you're fighting against them, they do look a little more intimidating now than when we actually fight them. Alright.
We got lots of company, partner.
Alright, let's go for the ace right away.
Time to earn my pay.
Sweet. Let's hope that helps. Now I still want to target the frigate. I'm not gonna get a chance to fire my torpedo even. That's alright, I guess. Right now we gotta survive. So we have another pirate ace here, flying a Thunderbolt again. Dump your cargo before you blow, will ya? Oh, that was my kill. Kill. That was my kill, vagabond. Alright, we did it, guys. Kind of fun taking out some pirates.
Need clearance.
You've done well, Colonel, but I've got more work for you. Confed intel has reports of a seemingly aggressive Border Worlds probe invading Hellespont airspace. Now, we don't know where this wing of fighters is, but the Lexington has just picked up an SOS from a civilian transport carrying terraforming colonists and their families. Now, I'm sending a contingent from here, but I want you to check it out, too. Naismith's updated your nav map.
Alright, so we're not ready to land just yet.
Colonel, this is
Ooh,
Alpha
bodies.
Shuttle from the Lexington. We are clear here. No sign of the Border Worlds probe, so we don't know if they were involved. This transport was full of civilian colonists. Was being the operative word. We've been scanning the wreckage. It appears that a new kind of weapon was used here. Something superheated the artificial atmosphere within the transport to the point where it flash ignited, turning the interior into an inferno. It was over in a matter of seconds. Why would anyone do this to a bunch of civvies? We've done all there is to do here. See you back at the Lexington.
Interesting. So we're seeing signs of that strange new weapon that was used in the intro. But why?
Give me a damage report.
I'm picture perfect, sir.
Vero. You can choose her as a wingman a little later.
Need clearance.
You have clearance, Colonel.
He's a little more excitable this time. Maybe he grudgingly respects us. Yeah, Naismith is no Rollins, that's for sure. And you're not supposed to get attached to him anyway, and you'll see why later. Alright, let's save it here. Duty roster. And we'll go talk to some people.
That's where you're wrong, old buddy.
Well, I'm not wrong. Border World radicals. That's who's causing all this trouble.
Listen to it. Maniac, the political scientist.
You asked the colonel. We saw the same thing. It was a border worlder who dusted that Orlando depot.
Yeah. But has it ever occurred to you, Maniac, that the Border Worlds militia probably doesn't have the technology to do what we just saw out there?
We don't know what they've been up to since the big war.
Let's see.
It sure ain't pirates out there carrying that kind of firepower.
All I know is that the Border Worlds have always been Confed's stepchild. But they fought to kill Rathi too, but what do they get for it? Anytime Confed needs a dumping ground for anything from toxins to prisoners, the Border World's the place. They treat it more like a colony than a partner. You know, if they are behind this, maybe they've gotten that desperate for their freedom.
Can you imagine in the future where we have space travel that we actually need to use a planet to dump toxins on? It's like, it just seems like we would just fling a bunch of toxins into the sun. Or anytime we have any kind of waste, we would just fling it into the sun. It's a cool shot of the Lexington there. That's probably a Lexington ship too. Let's get our briefing and then we'll take a break.
Colonel. I wish I had a little more faith in the data I'm getting from Confed intel. We've just entered Border World territory, a tier system. Important hostage has been taken on because of the current tension. Now that means a ground extraction. But we have to find the hostage first, determine the best method of removal, which is where you come in. Now, Intel says the target is in this base complex on Tier 7, but we need as much recon as we can get. Now, all our fighters are equipped with a new laser recon device, fires like a gun, take pictures like a camera. Get as close as you can, and record as much info as possible. Now, be sure to consult your mission notes and your nav map. They'll have a few more technical details.
Any resistance expected?
Well, my guess is they aren't going to appreciate snoops with cameras down there. Try to make it a clean operation. We're more interested in recon than kills. All set, Colonel?
You bet, Captain.
Isaac seems really pensive, doesn't he? See, and as he says, the intel he is getting from Confed, he doesn't understand sometimes why Confed's doing what they're doing. So, alright. Nice cozy little area. I love that ambient sound. It's kind of like the relaxing sound in Star Trek where you hear the engine all idle. It's like, ooh, ooh. Alright, let's take a break here. I'll see you guys all shortly.